Hey guys, I'm here. Welcome back for episode 4 of the new season of Doctor Who. Let's get ready to just jump into this, guys. If you want to see the full-length reaction, as always, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, get you access as well. It is a watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up the time codes to reaction to the entire episode. Over there, you get the same thing for all the other shows and movies that we cover on the channel. You also get to suggest and vote what movies to react to each month. Right now, we actually have a poll up for what show is going to be replacing Ted Lasso in the next 2 weeks, so go check that out. We got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage, trying to make it worth your while since you are going to be support the channel. But guys, at the end of the day, I really appreciate it. Enjoy this reaction. To least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. And with that all said and out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into episode 4, 73 Yards. Here we go.
Oh, yes! We are in Wales! Spectacular!
How can you tell?
Oh, that smell, that green, that coastline.
God, it's gorgeous, man. One day.
Roger Ap William. That's a bad example of the Welsh. Terrifying.
Oh, yeah?
The most dangerous prime minister in history. He led the world to the brink of nuclear... What year are you from?
2024?
Yikes, sorry. He was 2046. Sorry, spoilers.
Oh, whoops.
No,
Oh,
what happened?
what the hell?
Oh, it looks like something made by children, doesn't it? Lucky Charms and bird schools.
Or, you know, witches.
Messages up. I miss you. That's all it says. Rest in peace, Mad Jack.
We're trying to conjure the
Mad
dead
Jack.
or commune with the dead.
That's him, eh? Looks like some sort of memorial.
Why haven't we panned back to the doctor? Oh no! What? Wait, what?
Hey, it's locked. You've locked it from the inside. Doctor?
You locked it from the inside.
I hope you're not gonna pee on the back.
This is eerie. Oh.
Have you seen my friend? He was here. He's just, can you just wait there?
Wait, did she just get closer and she got farther? Like, wait, is she always 73 yards away? That would be wicked. I've had this with a specter of some kind at once. That's not even a joke.
Where's the doctor?
God, is that Susan Twist though? I can't tell. Not at this distance. We need to close that gap. Oh my God, that's so creepy. And they're doing like the same like hand motion again and again and again, like on repeat almost. Like they're locked in a moment. But why is it like attached to her? Still there. This is wicked, man. Jump scare? No, not as much. That wouldn't make sense, because to jump scare, she'd have to be super close. And it's snowing. But is that because of here, or is this... Well, there's no... Well, there's clouds in this shot, but in the TARDIS shot, there wasn't really any. Is it the snow following her, or is it actually snowing here? Or is that Susan?
You must be mad. Is that all
Oh
you're
my
wearing?
God, that...
Yeah, I got kind of caught. I haven't met you before, have I?
Oh!
Well, I don't think so. Have you?
Is she starting... What? She's starting to realize...
Of course I can.
I don't know if that's an improvement or just, you know, because they actually were in the same space.
Have I walked into something?
No, sorry. You just go in that
Baby,
way. So could you
I don't
just
know.
Tell her that I'm fine and she can go home.
Well, I'm intrigued now. And it's no skin off my nose.
Ask her if she knows the doctor.
Do you need a doctor?
No, but can you just ask?
I'll try.
This is so cool. I love when Doctor Who be weird. Oh, what? What is going on?
Hey, do you mind if I ask? That woman out there, can you see her?
She must be bloody freezing, man.
Okay, everybody can
Do you know
see
who
her.
she is? She's not with me. She's just following me.
Pardon me for stating the obvious, but if there's a woman following you, have you tried asking her why?
No.
Oh my God.
I'll ask you now. It's my phone for my tea.
What's weird though is she stays the exact same distance away from her, but everybody else can get close to whatever this thing is. Like it's just like linked to her. Oh!
Oh my God, Josh is running.
It's his wife shouting at it.
No, really though, he's running. He saw that
What
woman.
the
and he ran away.
fuck?
What'd she say to him?
I don't know.
Who is she?
I don't know.
It seems that Josh is semper distance.
What if once you make contact, you have to eject that space?
See, I was with my friend, and we walked into this thing.
It's what they call a fairy circle.
You can ask him.
Yeah.
Shut your face.
When you say you walked into it, did you break it?
Yeah.
The cliff tops are a boundary between the land and the sea. A liminal space neither here nor there where rules are suspended.
God
then there's the
damn it, man. Oh my gosh. It's all coming back to the same
Do you
little
know why
idea.
Wales has so many picturesque little castles? They were torture centers set up by the English to rule with fear.
Steeped in blood we are.
This land is a powerful place. It's said that he walks through the gaps, the spiteful one.
Dude, this is wicked. Whew, I'm getting chills, man.
I walked away as soon as it said rest in peace.
What did?
The messages, the little scrolls.
You opened them and read them.
Why did you do that?
Well, they were there.
What else did they say?
Well, one said rest in peace, Mad Jack.
Ooh, ooh.
I think perhaps that wasn't wise.
Why? Who was he?
He was insane. And he's dead. But now she's broken the circle.
Yeah, but what does that mean?
The charm was very clear, binding his soul to rest in peace. Semper distance to keep him away. But now, you've broken it. And if that woman outside is his herald, that means Mad Jack is unbound.
What? Oh, this is fucking good.
No, but you go home. You wouldn't tell me you go home.
There's no home to go to, you idiot. Not anymore.
He drank in this pub.
He called this place home.
That is not Mad Jack out there.
Then answer the
Is
door.
this a real figure? Or just specific to this episode?
It's him. Oh my God, it's him. Hurry up, I got my hands full.
Oh my god. They were just fucking with her. Wow. How are they so, like, just synced up to sell that like that?
For God's sake, child, you walked into a piece of string. Can I stand you a pipe?
Wow.
Don't mind if I do.
Well, they got me. I mean, that still doesn't explain whatever the fuck this is. Oh my god. Oh my god. What happened to the doctor, though? I really want to know. I'm so confused, but also, like, I'm surprised more people haven't tried to confront this woman.
I haven't even known you for that long anyway, but, you know, maybe this is what you do. But if you come back, I would love to see you again. God, I'd just absolutely love it. I'm going now, okay? You win!
Dude, I swear if, like, she's just stationary outside the window at the exact same space, or hell, even just on the rooftops. Nope, streets. This is fucking wild. So, like, if you stare at her, does she not just, like, stay? Like, or does she have to pop?
Yes, all safe and sound.
Like, what does it look like when you just stare at her and don't break eye contact?
That's what men do. They go into their sheds and they potter. They have train sets and hobbies and things women should never know about. I mean, I don't know. I've never had a garden, never had a shed. I've never had a man, but that's what they say. And your intergalactic nutcase is doing it on a cosmic scale, but he's still essentially inside his shed.
Look, I didn't tell you everything.
I got nothing, man. I got no theory right now. Unless he swapped places with whatever this thing is. He's sealed away instead by some means. I don't know. Oh no.
I'll walk up to her like this, then I can talk to her. And you can hear what she's got to say.
No, but I've told you, everyone she talks to, they just run away.
Yes, but Welsh people. Trust me, darling. It's a plan.
All right, well, just be careful.
Oh no.
Having a nice time.
Hey, look who it is.
Mum, what does she look like?
She looks like what she looks like.
What does that mean?
Okay.
She looks like what she is.
Mum, what's she saying? What's she saying? Mum, whatever she's saying, just don't. No, Mum! Mum, don't listen to her! Please don't do this to me, Mum! Mum, don't do this to me!
Fucking what? Whip out a gun! Just start firing at her! What the hell? Why is she glaring at her like that? What is it doing? What is going on?
Mum, please. Oh, no,
Wait, what?
Mom! Mom, can you hear me? Gran, are you in there? Come on, you can't change the lock.
What the fuck? Why? Hold on. How did that?
Please stop calling or go away.
I'm your daughter.
Well,
Oh
except
my.
you're not. Even your real mother didn't want you.
What the fuck? And the snow's back. Hey! Oh, whoa!
Is that right?
Yes.
Whoa!
Good.
What
Well,
the
just look at me
fuck?
instead.
Yeah, and that was over a year ago. She's put an injunction out against me, my own mother. I thought about going back to Manchester. but
Wait,
I don't wanna
what?
leave.
We have a tradition of helping the Doctor's former companions,
But I was hardly with him, really.
but it felt like a lifetime.
Mm.
Well, we're the Unified Intelligence Task Force created to investigate the extraterrestrial and more the supernatural. Things seem to be turning that way these days.
Cause fucking Tenet fucked up the universe.
Oh, I know. I keep wondering how the world survives without him.
Well, that's classified. I think I can say skin of our teeth. And you can take us to the TARDIS.
Yeah, it's just sitting there. I'm actually surprised no one's reported it, really.
It has a perception filter. People notice it, but sort of don't. I wonder if it's connected. If landing a perception filter on top of that circle has affected things.
Oh, maybe. 'cause
Huh.
She has a perception thing.
Interesting
Like, no one at
theory.
work has complained about the old woman stood outside every day. It's like they see her, but they don't notice her. Hey, I once positioned her right in front of a police car, and they just drove right around her.
But if you went on a plane,
Or a boat. Yeah, no, I know. But I don't. Because I keep thinking, if I cut her off, I might die. Or she might die. I don't know, does that sound
What
bad?
the hell? I mean,
Sounds
who
wise.
fucking knows,
and
man?
I can confirm our scan says 73 yards exactly. I hope you don't mind. I didn't come alone.
That's great. That's fine.
We photographed her, but this is the only image we can get.
Oh, I know. I bought
What?
the most expensive camera, and I still couldn't zoom in on her face.
Our equipment
What
is a bit
the
more sophisticated,
fuck?
and yet she only registers from the point of view of an average person's 20/20 eyesight from 73 yards, 219 feet, 66.7 meters. But it proves you're not going mad.
Ah, thank you.
Hey, that's gotta be some kind of comfort. What happens if you shoot at her? Maybe that's the Merkin in me. But at this point, it's been a fucking year of this shit.
Shielding and necklaces of silver and salt in case of witchcraft. Don't worry, you're with experts now. Go, go,
Hell
go.
yeah, man.
Do not talk to her, do not look her in the eyes, do not engage with her in any way, just bring her in.
Whatever's happening is already happening.
No, Kate. No, Kate, what's she saying?
Oh no, is she hearing it on the comms? No!
Disengage.
What is this madness?
No, Kate, you can't leave. Kate! Kate, please don't go, Kate! Yeah, I said all right!
This is fucking nuts, man. Well, it's Christmas again.
I don't want you to take this the wrong way, but I've got to ask. Is there someone else?
Oh my lord, another one? Oh my god. Wait, hold on. 40?
Hard for me sometimes, you know. Thank you.
Whatever happened, whatever is linked to this entity, once we resolve it, it's probably going to rubber band her back to that time.
I worked on a fruit stall in Swansea Market. Hospital porter.
Oh, it's the Prime Minister he mentioned.
Mad Jack, they used to call me.
Oh,
Mad Jack.
Roger Ap William. That's a bad example of the Welsh. Terrifying. The most dangerous Prime Minister in history.
Even in bed, it's like you're always a distance.
But you were right, it was never gonna work. And that is my fault. Except for the bed thing, because that really was you. It's taken me all this time to realise
wow.
what you were here to do.
Which is what?
I gotta kill
This is
Mad
what?
Jack. Bigger, better, bolder, Britain. Better, 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 Britain.
I'll do leaflets, answering the phones, just tell me what to do and I'll do anything. Hey, I'll even carry the coats.
Wow, that cut.
I am a son of Wales, and the Welsh know what it's like to be oppressed, and that has taught me to say no more. I want Great Britain to say no more, so yes, I have pledged to defend our borders and set us up on high as one of the greatest nations in the world.
But we're members of NATO.
When did NATO ever, fire a nuclear missile? 2031, the Great Russian War, not a single rocket.
Are you saying that you actually want to fire a nuclear missile?
We'll cut that bit out, right?
We're live.
Okay, everyone, let's take 10.
Girl over there, was she one of ours?
She's on Danny's team. She's a volunteer. Yes.
I declare that Roger Ap...
What's her plan?
Between you and me, I don't know, I think he gives me the shivers. Oh, he is a monster.
What did he do to her?
We're here to help, okay? See anything suspect, talk to security.
This is such a wildly, I don't know, different episode than we've ever seen. I don't know what this has turned into. I don't know where this goes.
I'd love to meet him face to face.
Oh, it's Prime Minister now. We don't get access anymore. Except for you, Marty. Roger said there's room for you at the party. Saturday night, he asked for you by name.
Oh my
They're saying it's
god.
gonna be wild. Now, we need to help branding on the grandstand, rows 11 to 61.
God, this is so uncomfortable.
We're purchasing the nuclear arsenal from Pakistan. And on Saturday, Roger will declare us independent from NATO. Saturday, Roger Ap William gets the codes.
What?
Saturday.
Did she literally free him though because of this circle? Like they made him up, or at least they acted like they made him up. I'm so confused.
Because I think I'll only get one chance. And I had to make sure I was right. But I wish I could have helped you. I'm so sorry.
Oh, wait. What if this thing following her is her? Like it looks like she's wearing a similar outfit. She's just aged. We haven't seen the woman again yet.
Ruby, what are you doing?
What's she doing?
She's gonna assassinate your ass. Or lure this thing 73 yards to him.
55 yards.
Put that down!
Oh, now she's gotta back up. She's trying to line them up and get him to run the fuck away.
Get off the
61
pitch!
yards.
Are you listening?
Oh, this is wicked.
Ruby, stay where you are, that's an order! I said stay where you are!
No one's paying attention to her either as this entity is getting closer and closer to him. Okay. Coat's kind of the same, but she doesn't have the same sweater or whatever, so I don't think it's her. Okay, so what now? There we go. What is this thing?
And 50 minutes later,
He resigned. Still here, though.
Can you leave me alone?
40 years later. So she's 80 now.
I'm sorry, Ruby. I can't drive any closer.
Aww.
I haven't been here in such a long time.
She's still here. Oh, wow.
Why do people put flowers here?
I don't think they know. I presume she must be gone, my mother, and I didn't find my birth mother.
What if that's her birth mother? Like, she can never get closer? I don't fucking know.
My old friend. I dare to hope. I could make it snow once upon a time.
That's nice.
Sure you did, Gran. Sure you did.
Don't worry. Everyone has abandoned me my whole life, but I haven't been alone for 65 years.
Night then, Ruby.
Is it in the room with her now?
Light.
Oh, wow. What the? Why now? What's changed? Is this thing death? It's not looking at her, it's facing away. What?
I was sorry it took so long. It took all these years, all these long years. And
No,
look at me, I was
it's
so young.
Spectacular! We are away!
it's her.
That smell.
What? What? What does that mean? How? And she was there before she even broke that circle.
The most dangerous prime minister in history.
Who's she?
Who?
What, over there?
Oh,
Well, she's not there anymore.
But there was.
Wait,
There was a woman.
what?
She was just standing there.
All right, Ruby. All right.
Oh, no, don't step.
she. What? Why is it different this time around? She was already. What?
What a beautiful thing.
Well, she succeeded, and maybe it's because she understood. But then, like, wouldn't that have always been the case?
Just charms and spells and hopes and dreams.
Well, yeah, what did they say?
No. Give them their respect, Ruby. Let them rest in peace. Like your mysterious woman.
Oh, she was there.
What the fuck? But if she was always there,
That's the third time that
why then she didn't fix anything? How did she appear but then not? What happened to the doctor? And what is the fucking shit?
Must have been. Now.
Wow. God damn it, man. That was such a wicked ass episode. That was haunting. And then, like, oh my God. It gave me vibe of, like, It Follows, except whereas that was something that would eventually catch up with you, this was something that just followed you, but it was just always at a distance, out of focus, out of blur, but it caused everybody to run away from her entire life. Anybody that got close to it, anybody that interacted with it, couldn't photograph it, couldn't whatever. It only existed outside of her view, and that's 73 yards. And I don't exactly understand. I don't know if we're meant to. The rules of the universe, as they've said, have been really out of whack since David Tennant shouted off, and we keep bringing it back up because it keeps coming back up, out into the edges of the universe, into the nothingness, the expanses on the edge, changing the rules, bending the rules of space, time, and logic. It's fucking wicked. It's one of those things, and again, it probably doesn't behoove me to try to figure out the time logic of Doctor Who. In my head, I'm just sitting here like, okay, she existed in her entire life because she got brought back by herself into this entity. Like when she was on her deathbed, she reached out to this thing that was finally in the same room with her and then took its place. Was it always her, or did she dispel the thing by dying and going into it when she became its vision? Did she inhabit it, or was that always her? I got so many different ways I could go with that, because there's an interpretation that it was always her, and then when she was on her deathbed and when she died, she was looking back on herself this entire time from the point that the line would have been broken. This time, though, she succeeded in preventing them from stepping on it. It's weird to me, though, that this Mad Jack character supposedly was a myth. Maybe he was a myth. Maybe he got that nickname later in life because of that story, that ghost story that they told her. So maybe it was something that they did believe, they did have, they conjured up and just used it to poke fun at her when she was hanging out in the pub. And then later he took that upon himself as his own nickname later. Because one of the thoughts I had throughout the episode was this, well, there was a Mad Jack on that paper, so was that also displaced in time? Or I think the easiest answer is that, it was a local legend, or urban legend rather, and he just kind of took that as his own nickname to own it. I don't know, because if it was always Ruby, right, that would imply she didn't change anything because she was there. It's the whole paradoxical loop of it all. If she was seeing her entire life, then she was always there. So her trying to prevent her from stepping on it was never going to succeed. And she was going to be stuck in this loop forever. However, that didn't happen. So when she was on her deathbed and this thing got closer and closer and closer, and it didn't really look at her anymore. It just like when it got close to her too, it was looking away. So it's like now that it's here, it just kind of turned around and they were sinking into the same entity. And I don't know why. I don't know what that has to do with Ruby's ability. She was no longer ever able to conjure the snow itself. That was the implication I got as well. So I don't know. I have no idea. I feel like it's probably pointless to speculate on all this is or try to make any much sense of it. There are a multitude of different ways you can read into it, and it's not really, at least I can't think of any grounded way as to why it would make any sense. But it is interesting though, because if it was Ruby the entire time, what was Ruby doing or saying that was freaking everybody out? So I think it was some other entity and she just inhabited it when on her deathbed, linking her back to when she first made contact with this thing, dispelling it. That's probably where I'm going to go right now, because that's kind of the only option that makes sense, but I don't know what this thing was. Are we meant to? The mysteries of the universe are very much so that right now, but where in that mind, did the doctor accidentally talk to her? Why did he disappear? Because we didn't see a situation where he interacted with this thing and then just like booked it like everybody else. And then the whole scene with Kate coming in, I was like, hey, we keep tabs on the doctor's former companions and all this stuff. We're here for you. I got you. We deal with this shit all the time. And then immediately fucked that all up. It was so wild. It was so well directed, and it was chilling. It was haunting, really allowing Ruby to take center stage in this episode. Getting to see her live an entire life and then go on this little quest to thwart this, rising evil prime minister who just wants to fire nukes because it sounds cool. I don't know what that was about. He wanted to turn Britain into like a power-hungry, nuke-firing empire, I guess. But she managed to thwart that. God knows what he did, what terrible person he did on the sidelines and stuff, because when he went over to talk to that other girl, and then she just looked completely destroyed after that, and she was like, he's a fucking monster. But Ruby let it happen. There was a lot of weird stuff going on. This is so uncomfortable. Like her mother betrayed her, everybody on end, like she couldn't have a stable relationship ever again because this thing is always there. She's always being watched. And this whole idea that there's some kind of perception filter around it, which I guess could like allude to why she could never catch a glimpse of its face. We got our Susan Twist cameo as the hiker. She actually recognized her this time, which is interesting. Again, I don't know what that means. Is she finally noticing this face keeps popping up? Is that relevant? We saw her neighbor again for the first time since the special. She didn't say anything weird this time around, anything that raised an eyebrow. I just got so many questions. Even lack of questions aside, this episode was phenomenal. Like, this might be my favorite episode of this season so far. It was just wicked. This was some indie horror kind of shit, and I really, really, really dug it. I like these storylines that also kind of bring you full circle back in these loops like this, even though I'm not 100% sure what happened because we never truly understood what this thing was. It was still really, really well done. I'd love to hear your theories because I'm sure there's some other angles maybe I'm missing in the wake of all of this, because this episode was completely rattling my brain the entire time, turning it into soup for the most part. But sound off the comments, let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If it did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full reaction, you can check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Manny Sherritt, Ryan Karen, York Horskell, Melito, Robert Anguiano, Jeffrey Hale, Jane Cantrell, Eric Official, Casey Wood, Russell Crockett, Justin Smith, Amy Becca, and Zachary. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. But that's it for this video, guys. I'm going to see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.